These are all the 32 teams in the NFL, and I can't stop my fantasy draft today until I draft one player from each of them. Once we draft a player from a certain team, we can't draft from them again. 22nd overall pick to start off. That is not good. I'm just praying and hoping that there's some good quarterbacks left. I could take the one with the best overall in Sam Darnold at 85, but Bo Nix is pretty young and only 4 overall behind him, and he's probably going to grow during the season. So actually, I'm going to go ahead and take Bo. We have our quarterback one, but I cannot draft from the Denver Broncos again. There's still a lot of good players here in round 2. I'm kind of trying to think for the future as well. Let's go to the wide receiver core and see what they have. Devontae Smith and Mike Evans are the top ones there. The left edge group is going down very quickly, so we might need to start taking defense for the next round. But this one, I think I'm going to go ahead and take Jonathan Taylor, because what other Indianapolis Colt would I want in the later rounds, to be honest? Still have a 99 overall left in this round. Lane Johnson. I'm trying to think, is Devontae Smith still here? No, he's taken as well. I don't really think there's any Eagles players that I really want to take, so why not go ahead and get a steal right here? 99 overall Lane Johnson in the 3rd round. The wide receivers are going down very rapidly. The other positions that is going down rapidly is the cornerback. The top one is Kenny Moore at 86 overall, and we can't even take him. I think I'm going to go ahead and just take Carlton Davis as our cornerback 1. I should have saved the running back position for later, because Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley, Josh Jacobs are all still here, and I took a running back in the freaking 2nd round. I think we're going to go ahead and pick our top wide receiver, Mike Evans here. I think we've really stacked up on the offensive side, so I want to help the defensive side of the ball a little bit more, especially the front 7. Demario Davis is our top front 7 player right here. Don't think I really want any other New Orleans Saints players, especially since Chris Olave's already gone, so we'll take him. Still need a left tackle, and 91 overall Colton Miller is still here, so let's go ahead and get the Raiders out of the way, because I don't want many players on that team either. The only place we really haven't drafted to help on our lineup is the defensive line, so we're going to look at them here. Defensive tackles. There's some decent ones here. What about right edge? Decent ones. Left edge. Ooh, Marcus Lawrence is here. The thing is, what other Seahawks are going to be available? Let's go ahead and take them to help our defensive line a little bit. Commanders linebacker Bobby Wagner is still here at 92. I'm not going to overthink that. Take him in low-key. Right now, we're building a very good front 7. While another 90 overall Travis Kelce is still here, we'll get a tight end. Here's where things start to get a little bit difficult. We can't draft a left tackle. Free safety, I guess we can take. We can't take a running back because we've already taken one. We can't take a Colts player, Rico Dow, but we can't take a running back because we already took one. So we're going to have to pass up on a lot of good players here. Let's say Harrison Smith is probably the top one we can take. Then we took Joe Bitonio in the next round. This is the opportunity that we need to take to get a wide receiver too. I could take either of these 49ers players. Probably go Ricky Pearsall because he is younger. Is there any other 49ers player that I would really want? We got a good right guard, and we do need a right guard low key. You know what? Instead, I'm going to take Keenan Allen and go ahead and take the 49ers right guard in the next one. So I thought, because he is not here anymore, I guess somebody really did reach on him. Is Ricky Pearsall still there? Can we still take him? He is. So you know what? We'll go ahead and take our wide receiver 3 too. Can't take Grover Stewart or Alex Singleton, but I can take DJ Reader. I don't think there's any other great lines players on here. I was thinking of taking Jameson Williams later on, but I don't really think he's here at all. So DJ Reader, welcome to the team. Then we'll take cornerback Jordan Lewis next round from the Jaguars to help the cornerback position out a little bit more. We have 16 rounds done. That means we're halfway through these drafts, and this is what our teams are looking like. We still got some pretty good teams up, and then these are the positions we need to fill. Still need to put up the offensive line a little bit, and we haven't got an edge player yet. Still got 81 overall, but we actually can't take Von Miller because we already took a commander. Haven't took a Baltimore Raven, so we could take Kyle Van Noy. He is a little bit older though. Let's look at the right edge. Yeah, no great players here. Looks like Kyle Van Noy is going to have to be our main pass rusher. That might not be the greatest thing for our team. We need another safety. Ooh, 81 overall. Jimmy Ward is here. Haven't picked the Texan yet, so I think he's going to be our next pick. Just got an idea, and I low-key might be cooking here. What if we sort by age and just pick a young guy that I really think can go high up in overall as our season goes on, like for the right edge? Landon Jackson, Princely Mielin could be very good. I think we're going to go ahead with the bill here and go with Landon Jackson. Now, hopefully he grows up to be like one of the top edges before the season's over. The only reason I didn't take the Panther is because I did see one of my favorite Panthers currently on our roster, and Mike Jackson here, and he is still here in the next round, so we'll go ahead and pick him up. Can't take these top 3 or 4 starting centers. I guess we could take this New York Giant player. Have we selected a Bengals player yet? No, we have not. And Demetrius Knight is right here. Pretty young and a 73 overall, so we'll go ahead and draft him for our last linebacker spot. So we need a right guard, and the top one is the Packers player, so we can go ahead and take him. It sucks that our top right guard has to be a 64 overall, but maybe we can draft a backup left guard, change on the right guard, and he'd be better.
Obviously, we couldn't forget special teams, so we got Brandon Aubrey as our kicker and Ethan Evans as our punter.
And now that we have all the starting positions filled, we still have the Bears, Falcons, Cardinals, Steelers, Bengals, Jets, Dolphins, and Titans next. We can use those for backup positions. The only positions that I really want to fill is definitely a wide receiver. I would love to get a wide receiver for because I feel like they're just needed in the NFL for some reason. We're going to go ahead and take this Tennessee Titan to be our wide receiver for. I also want to see if we can get a very good backup running back, and there's some good ones here, including Kyle Monunga. In the next few rounds, we took the Falcons, Leonard Floyd, Dolphins strong safety, I really don't know how to say his name, the Cardinals, the BJ Aguilar, and Jets, Braylon Allen, the Bengals, Cordell Volson, left guard. The last team that we have left is the Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't think there's going to be no Steelers here just by the overall thing. Yeah, there's no Pittsburgh Steelers here, so whoever we draft is probably not going to be a good player. You know what, at this point, I really don't even care who it is. I just want to find a Pittsburgh Steelers player. First one we find is Robert Woods. He is old, 74 overall. We already have like 4 or 5 wide receivers taken, but still, it's the first one I could find, so who cares? And that is going to be the end to our draft. 86 overall, 89 offense, 84 defense, so it actually might be a very good team, especially on the offensive side. The ball looks very good except for the center and right guard spot, but other than that, it's really good. We only have 2 like holes missing on the defensive side of the ball, but they are young players and hopefully they will grow as the season goes on. Let's go ahead and hop into this first game against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Defense is up first here. Have them on a 3 and 5 already, and we do just stop them short. Third down here, nobody's really getting open. It's going to be an incomplete pass. Fourth down, you know what? We're going to go for it. Why not? Roll out to the right here. Nobody's getting open. I'm just going to sling it down to Pearsall when we get hit. Okay, this offense actually might kind of suck. After a terrible penalty called by the ref, yes, they said I ran into the kicker on this. They end up getting a touchdown. So yeah, this game is not going good. Nobody is really getting open though. Can Bo Nix run by himself? Okay, to the 50, 45. We have a third and very long here, and we give it to our tight end. I don't even think we drafted him, but first down. A couple plays later, we're in the red zone. Give it to Kelsey. Come on, baby. Made the catch. He made the catch. Oh, and almost got in on the 1-yard line. You have to try to end up getting in here, and he cannot. Second and goal inside the offensive line is not great, but he walks in there for the touchdown. Back in the red zone here, but only a minute left until halftime. Oh god, we're running out of options quickly here. Just throw it. Looking for Kelsey or either Jonathan Taylor here. You know what? Kelsey's one-on-one. Please catch that. He does. Touchdown, Panthers up 14-7. Late in the third quarter, we're right around the red zone once again and throw a touchdown pass to Keenan Allen. I told you guys he's old, but he can still play. Up 21-7 now. I'm not going to say that it's over because we still got a full quarter to play, but we are looking darn good right now. Now the Jags do walk down to get a touchdown with a 2-point conversion, so only down 6 points. If they stop us to get a touchdown with a field goal, that means they win. So we need to get some first downs here, and Jonathan Taylor gets one right here. We're going to have to ride his back. Show me why we took you so high in the draft, please. I need to lock in right here, right now, and it is another incomplete pass. The Jags are getting the ball back with plenty of time left, and Bo Nix is hurt. Gee, what else could have went wrong this game? Unless it looks like T-Law is just scared to get set because it's going to run some timeout, and they get a touchdown with 8 seconds left. Yeah, that's probably going to be game, ladies and gentlemen. Joshua Dobbs is in great. Our season's over. This whole video is over, to be honest. We are not going to win this game, and maybe not another game if Bo Nix isn't healthy. I have to throw it up to Mike Evans here, right? He's the king of winning like 50-50 balls. It's in the back of the end zone. I think he has a chance here, but it is incomplete, and we end up losing this game 22-21. Well, that really sucked. I don't think it could have went worse than week 1. Now it's time to see what the team can do. I'm not going to have any more control. We're going to send them to the playoffs and see, hopefully, if they end up making it in. Going 8-9 in the regular season. Yeah, after that week 1, I kind of predicted that. The Falcons went 10-7, so we were 2 games out. Bo Nix didn't have a 4,000-yard passing season, 22 touchdowns to 10 interceptions. If he got that number down a little bit, it wouldn't have been too terribly bad of a season. Maybe I should have drafted Sam Darnold. Jonathan Taylor did great. 1,600 yards, 22 touchdowns, and then receiving. Mike Evans had only 800 yards, but Keenan Allen had 800 too. Travis Kelce had 600, so it was more of a committee thing than anything. It doesn't really matter, does it? Because we didn't even get into the playoffs or have a record above 500. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed, even though it wasn't a successful video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll check you guys out next time. Peace.